2021. Many people may perceive this as another very challenging year, but we have stayed motivated and seized the opportunity to improve and grow. All the challenges we faced have made us more resilient than ever.
I'm Giulia, and with Shane, Andrea and Giada, we are Enactus Unicatt, and these projects represent how we plan to change the world as soon as possible.
ASAP. This is the name of our first project, which not only stands for as soon as possible, but also as sustainable as possible. This means that we need to do something right now to help our planet and the people who want to make the difference. In February, we have conducted multiple researches, and we found out that when the majority of our peers want to be sustainable, they bump into difficulties, especially when it takes to buy particular kinds of products.
According to a survey by Istituto Tognolo, almost 50% are aware of the importance of preserving the environment. 70% have already tried to purchase from sustainable firms, and 82% have already changed their habits for the safeguard of the planet. However, the system as it is doesn't allow them to be sustainable. The big distribution system is one of the most impacting sectors for the environment. With its high use of plastic and pollution produced by transports across the chain, it is destroying our world. Everyone agrees that the main problems with being sustainable are time availability, overuse of packaging, excessive prices of green products, and greenwashing. Definitely, there is no match between demand and offer.
So, what is our solution?
We want to create something that would allow people to purchase intuitively, quickly, sustainably, and traceable, with an optimal price-quality ratio, and that could give high-quality information about products.
Is this a dream? We don't think so. And you know what? There are people like this. People who are trying to be sustainable but that are undervalued. They call themselves GAS.
GAS stands for Gruppo di Acquisto Solidale, or Ethical Purchasing Group. They are groups of citizens who collectively meet and organize to buy fresh, locally and commonly used products. The purchase takes place according to the principle of solidarity, which encourages them to prefer small and local producers to be respectful of the environment and people with whom they establish a direct relationship. But why aren't many people joining GAS? 80.5% of people we have interviewed would join a GAS only if the purchasing process was smarter, with an app to find local and sustainable producers.
This is where ASAP comes in. We plan to create a mobile app to facilitate the contact between GAS and suppliers and attract smart people like you to be part of this community. We want to make the research and purchasing phase easier and faster. Our clients will be on one side all the green and sustainable people, while on the other all the GAS who wants to increase their subscribers and the number of suppliers. By signing into our app, you will have tons of opportunities. It will be possible to find the closest GAS to your position and participate in it, or even decide to create your own GAS. You will be able to find the most suitable supplier according to your needs. You will be able to look at the other GAS's opinion about suppliers. You will be able to discover new products and, if you are a farmer, to subscribe in order to increase your sales. But, most importantly, you will be part of a network of people that care about the planet as much as you. You will also promote a short supply chain consumption and a more responsible and sustainable production.
Does it stop here? Of course not.
Various studies already show that a short supply chain enhances fair economic growth, and according to our provision, in 1 year, we will be able to involve 60 producers and increase their income by €3,000. Moreover, we will be able to create a positive impact on the environment, with the reduction of 3,000 kilograms of plastic packaging and almost 70 kilograms of CO2 per ton per journey if compared with transportation at national level. Our key partners, as you may have figured out, will be GAS, small and medium local farmers, software developers for the creation of the app, and online payment companies. You will be able to reach us by downloading our app on app stores, by following our Instagram page, while the products will be directly delivered by our farmers.
Which are our milestones? In February, we started a mentorship program with STEP that helped us in shaping our ideas by giving us precious tips and inspiration. Since we crave in always improving, we are constantly keeping in contact with Gus and people, not only to understand their deepest needs, but, and most importantly, to listen to them. In the future, we'll create a network of Gus and suppliers, create initiatives with suppliers, start crowdfunding initiatives, and catch as many growing opportunities as possible. Finally, we plan to launch our mobile app at the beginning of 2022, and we cannot wait to start as soon as possible.
Our team is not only making plans to change the world, but we have already started changing it. There is something that we all have in common: grandparents.
In one way or another, grandparents have played an important role in our growth. They are the ones who have taught us how to ride a bike, to cook, to play briscola, or to dance. So, in return, what can we teach them? Here is Terzo Tempo, a project to give back to our grandparents our gratitude for all their hard work and love.
In 2019, we have already identified the isolation of the elderly as one of the main challenges of our society, since the Italian population is the second oldest in the world. Initially, Terzo Tempo was designed to reduce elderly loneliness by creating socialization opportunities through partnerships with neighborhood businesses. But then things went as we all know. Having a project with socialization as its core activity in the middle of a pandemic was not exactly what we wished for.
Have you ever thought about how difficult this last year has been for them? From one day to the next, elderly people, including our grandparents, found themselves in the so-called COVID paradox. To protect their health, the elderly had to isolate themselves and do less activity, avoiding behaviors that would benefit their physical and mental health. You may say, well, we've all experienced it. But try to imagine a lockdown without a smartphone. Having the means to stay connected to the world, this was and is our privilege. A privilege that everyone should have, and making it possible is our dream.
Today, this is Terzo Tempo. We fight elderly exclusion and isolation by enhancing their digital skills and fostering human relationships in order to create a more inclusive world for elderly people. At the beginning of 2020, we consolidated the relationship we had with our community by creating a WhatsApp group to keep our elders company during the lockdown and distributed our first technology lessons with a standardized approach, as most of them already are on the same level. This year, we decided to continue this path and improve our learning program. This is why we switched to a one-to-one approach to increase the strong intergenerational relationship between us, the teachers, and them, the students. In addition, we organize group interactive events based on their hobbies and common interests.
To structure our teaching program, we researched the most used technological functionalities to understand which are the topics that are most used and useful to be integrated in their daily lives. Our lessons are done by our team members who record engaging and friendly step-to-step video tutorials. And so far, we have developed 17 videos divided into 3 blocks: WhatsApp, Google, and Gmail. Thanks to students' feedback and constructive criticism, we implemented some changes. We have created ad hoc and intuitive lessons for both iPhone and Android in order to meet the needs of our seniors and to facilitate their understanding. And to avoid the overloading of our students' phone storage with our lesson and to make them available to a wider public, we decided to create our own website. This has been an extremely important tool for us to expand Terzo Tempo across the country.
Despite the difficulties encountered during this tough year, we tried to reach new students in various ways. We identified that the best strategy to connect with the elders is through their peers and loved ones, and our chosen channels are flyers in social media, questionnaires, and our website. As of today, we have 34 students part of our program who are learning new digital skills, 24 more than last year. Our website has collected more than 300 engaged visitors from all over Italy. More than 40% of them are returning visitors, and they are actually watching our lessons. Here are some feedbacks we received from the elders. They mostly appreciated the clarity of our videos, and they were glad to learn something new.
These feedbacks gave us the chance to know our students on a deeper level and establish a friendly relationship. Moreover, we also decided to make video calls with the most active seniors to get to know them better. To improve ourselves and gain visibility, we participated in various initiatives, such as ConLab, a startup contaminator and a space for discussion, and our last year's partnership with AIG has been consolidated. They provided us with a mentor who guided us with the development of Terzo, a financial support of $5,000, and most importantly, the chance to share Terzo with an American team from Texas, Enactus Jarvis Christian College, who is adapting our project to their reality.
Finally, we are proud to announce that among more than 200 projects, we have been selected to be one of the 3 finalists in the 3B Sustainability Contest Call for Impactability, and we will have the chance to compete for a financial support.
This year has been really tough, but we see a bright future for both ASAP and Terzo Tempo.
We are more motivated than ever to find new ways to expand our project and to implement our next steps.
We are doing all this work with the idea of making an impact.
And we cannot wait to see what else our team can bring to the world.